What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Danny Basetone, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. So basically, this is my 2002 Honda Civic, and the headlights are so oxidized and kind of ruined that we're going to be actually doing some restoration today. And the product I'm going to be using is Mother's Mag and Aluminum Polish. And so I'm going to put a link down below for where you can find it at Walmart or on Amazon. I'm actually using an attachment that I got from Walmart, or I forget where I got the attachment, but I'll put a link of where you can find it on Walmart and Amazon as well. So having headlights that are extremely oxidized like this is actually pretty dangerous because the light can actually shine through, and I didn't even realize for the longest time, but essentially since I bought the car I haven't really had working headlights. And this is an extremely easy fix. You can pick up all the equipment and stuff, assuming you already have a drill, for probably around $20. I originally saw the video by ChrisFix, who obviously is the king of auto repair on all of YouTube, and I was gonna do it that way, with where he does a wet sand, or Ammo NYC. He also has a video on how to do this, and he actually does a Honda Civic exactly like mine. But it did look a little bit more involved, and I saw some videos on the results for how to do it with this product that I'm using right here, and it seemed like a much quicker process. And seeing how I can't actually do the clear coat right now because it's about 1 degree here in Canada. So basically I decided I would just do a quick fix to kind of get me through the winter. I'd see how that goes, and then once it starts to warm up, do the same thing again, or I might do the sanding. One huge disadvantage of this is if you do have any rock chips in your windshield, this polishing is probably not going to get it out. I know after I did the first headlight on mine, there was still quite a bit of rock chips in it, but I mean the difference is night and day, so you're not really going to notice. And I'm curious to see if when I finally get around to actually doing the clear coat, if the clear coat will actually fill in those cracks, in which case that would kind of make this the perfect fix, because it's much less effort than actually sanding, in my opinion. Because with sanding you have to be very careful that you're doing everything extremely even, where this is a little bit more foolproof. So as you can see, I just put some of the product on the actual polishing pad, and I just kind of rubbed it around. You don't want to have a lot of loose product there, because once you start the drill and start polishing, it's going to start flinging everywhere, and you're gonna make a mess like on your clothes, and you're gonna get it all over parts of the car that you don't want to get it on. So I started off by just taking some rubbing alcohol and cleaning it off, and just masking off some of the area where I didn't want the buffing pad to actually polish, because I guess whoever had the car before me probably rear-ended someone, and there's a replacement bumper, so there's literally only one layer of paint. There's no clear coat, I don't think, on the bumper. You can actually see the rock chips have already eaten away some of that paint, so that's a project for another day. But and actually when I peeled off the masking tape, some of the tape came off as well, so we're gonna have to deal with that another day. But right now I'm just focusing on the actual headlights themselves. Basically it's very simple. You just put some of the product on, rub it around. I actually reapplied product twice during this because my headlights were so bad, and that's one of the things, that's the reason I'm making this video. There's a lot of videos on YouTube for this specifically, but I didn't really see anyone doing it with headlights that were as bad as mine, and I was kind of skeptical because I didn't know if it was really going to work. So it does work, and it's extremely easy. Probably doing this with a fresh pad afterwards would probably be really good, because I noticed after a while the actual polishing pad got extremely gunked up and dirty with the oxidized plastic as well as the product, so that's why I had to keep reapplying. But this was kind of just like, you know, a preliminary step, and this would be really good for anyone that doesn't really want to put a lot of effort into it. I will go back and probably either redo this or sand the headlights down to get rid of the rock chips. I'm not too sure yet, and then do a clear coat when the weather warms up. But on the instructions for my Rust-Oleum UV clear coat, it says minimum temperature should be 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like an industry standard for professional shops. Altogether, I mean, this will take about 20-25 minutes per headlight, depending on how bad they are. So just keep that in mind. I saw some videos claiming that it only takes about 3 minutes, and maybe if your headlight is, you know, not very bad. But this really is worth it. I mean, I can't believe how bad my headlights were before, seeing as how ineffective they were, especially like driving on roads with absolutely no lights. I couldn't even see the actual pavement or cement. So I'm very happy with the results. It literally is, it makes the car look so much nicer, like so much newer. So I'm pretty happy, and like I said, I'm gonna leave a link for where you can buy the product, as well as the attachment, and also those pads. You can pick them up almost anywhere, but I'll also leave a link for the pads. The polishing kit comes with some foam, but I kind of like the idea of using a microfiber polishing buffing pad. So like I said, this won't actually get all of the rock chips, but it's a pretty perfect solution for the average person. And you can just see my hand actually reflecting off of the light, which definitely wouldn't have happened before. So this is something that can help you raise the value of your car, and overall you just can't go wrong. Like, it's so easy, anyone could do this. It's not like sanding. You don't have to worry about you know, damaging the car or anything like that. This is extremely foolproof, so it's the perfect solution for the average person. And yeah, so like I said, I'll go back with the clear coat once the weather gets warmer, but I just needed something to get this done so it would be a little bit safer for going into the winter. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments or anything on how I could have done this better, or how anyone else could do this better, leave them down below. Curious to see what you think. Also, if you like the video, make sure to like the video.